Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
No strike.
And Eric, this Angel Ball Club entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, but they've got a tough assignment on the mound here tonight, so they're going to have their hands full.
Playing
But
11.
the way they've been playing, I get the sense that no one in that dugout's too concerned.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in that 6th spot. He's one of the tougher outs around, and he's among the American League.
Austin Newcomb is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Austin Newcomb will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
These guys need to get things sorted out at the plate. The discipline just has not been real good.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Pujols backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Austin Newcomb will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
No ball.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Boy, that's just pretty standard operating procedure right here. You get him leaning out over the plate on that slider running away, and then you bust him inside hard on that fastball on the inside corner.
Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. A beautiful nighttime view there of the Baltimore skyline as we head to the top of the 9th in this one. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyon. Afternoon baseball from one of the best ballparks around, Oriole Park in Baltimore. Austin Newcomb will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Well, he had a little bit of a rough one yesterday, but this is a guy they're counting on. He's driven in 9 runs over his last 10 games.
That's an out.
Throw on to first, and Weaver's really got it working here. There are 2 gone. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. In now, Austin Newcomb. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Austin Newcomb.
Left side. Freeze is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum.
Austin Newcomb will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers.
Adam Jones will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Trout looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run shot here for Adam Jones. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Orioles have cut it to a 4-2 ball game.
This is a classic example of losing your composure after a bad call. Now, he's still teed off about that last pitch, so he doesn't concentrate on his location, and this is going to make him even madder now.
At the plate, Austin Newcomb. He singled his last time up.
Hitter, Austin Newcomb.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Chopped toward the second baseman, fielded by Rutledge. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Eighth inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Digging in to try it again, Austin Newcomb. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Newcomb.
Holland pauses. Here's the first pitch. Now a drive that'll carry over the head of Ibar into left center, a base hit.
I tell you, he has not looked like a 220 hitter to me. This is his second hit of the ball game, and he smoked this one pretty good.
Adam Jones will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So stepping in, Chris Davis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. So striding in, Steve Pearce, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Heading out towards shallow right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And the run will score from third on the sacrifice fly, and we are tied here in the late innings.
Well, every hitter alive would love to win the game in walk-off style, but first things first, you've got to at least make sure you can get that tying run home. This ball's deep enough to get the job.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out. Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Baltimore Orioles. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
Jake Odorizzi will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the fours, looking to have a little better start than what he...
Austin Newcomb comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Austin Newcomb.
On the ground to third, fielded by Freeze. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, there are few guys that can do as much for their team as Adam Jones. He's coming off a multi-home run game, and he'll try and build off that momentum. We'll see.
Eric Ibar will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. Odorizzi comes set. Here's the 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle. The second for one. On to first, a double play.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 17.
This just has highlight reel written all over it. Look at the dive to get to this thing, and then he doesn't even bother getting up. Just flip it from his belly and get the double play started.
Austin Newcomb will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. The 0-1 delivery. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here it comes on 0-2. On the ground is short. This could be two. Flip of his glove for one.
He's out.
On to first, and they get the double play.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
Oh, that is a sweet play right there. He's trying to get this ball to second quickly, so he fields it and scoops this thing all in one motion.
Austin Newcomb will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And now you just start to wonder, how much is the heat taken out of this guy? You see the pitch count. It's not all that bad just yet, but he's been in and out of trouble a few times already. So he's definitely had some max effort innings.
Stepping in, J.J. Hardy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Grounded to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
And with 2 strikes, you can...
Adam Jones will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Hit in the air out to left field. Hamilton is after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. David Freeze comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Newcomb is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Austin Newcomb gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Newcomb.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And he takes a called strike 2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Angels 7. And now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Here's a high pop-up. Brandon takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Angels are winners here, 8-4. So long from Baltimore.
For the Orioles, 4 runs.
Friday night baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's been hitting the cover off the ball lately, batting over .350 in the last 10 games.
Austin Newcomb heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jennings is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who's the one to watch, EK?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in that 6th spot. He extended his hitting streak to 8 games his last time out. Seeing the ball really well, so they're going to have to be.
Austin Newcomb will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Hit hard to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
A little bad luck there.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Guzman, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so it can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Oh, and they pulled a string on it. Adam Jones stands in with 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Evan Longoria, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Here's a high pop-up. Hardy is there for it. 1 away.
And his control's been real good here.
Austin Newcomb will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Austin Newcomb.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Jennings. And that's the 3rd out. 1-2. Rene Rivera comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Looking to avoid his first walk. High pop-up. Guzman is there for it. 1 down.
Boy, that's just another...
Austin Newcomb takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out.
Oh, what a play.
So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. It is stretch time. So striding in, James Loney, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Sent on the ground out to second. Newcomb takes it in.
Got him.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Austin Newcomb will step in. A ground out victim as last time.
Austin Newcomb.
McGee comes set. First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
And he falls behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rasmus on the move, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Longoria scoops it up. Throw on to Loney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Our final line
Yeah,
score this
it's nice to
afternoon.
have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you.
Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Today, it's the second. Austin Newcomb will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Austin Newcomb stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Austin Newcomb.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Squares around and drops down a good one. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Adam Jones is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Now a ground ball for Longoria. This could be two. One there. On to first as they get the double play. Austin Newcomb steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Newcomb.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in two count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Austin Newcomb gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
On the ground to third. Longoria's got it. He'll go to scope at second for the force out. And so stepping in, number 11, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. McGee's ready. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Nope.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. Runners are at second and third with one down. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
And after all of that, the runner has to stay put at third base. I don't think he quite knew what to do out there, so he's just going to ride this one out, keep himself in one piece, and hold on tight at third base. And pretty hard to blame him.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Desmond Jennings. Strike oppose, he's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck, let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving.